So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets into some space, and the cross comes in. Oh, terrible pass. Ampadu gets good distance on it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Calvert-Lewin. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform without any problem, I think you know you've got something special brewing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a decent clearance.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
No, that's been intercepted. Gruev. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Šeško! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bruno Fernandes looking for a runner. Out of play for a goal kick. Struijk. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Aronson. That's been cut out, well played. Casemiro.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's made its way to him. Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Bogle. Justin. And it's Gruev. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yoro wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Skims one in. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Closing in on goal, and a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Calvert-Lewin! Oh, well played, well played. Rodon. Šeško to Bruno Fernandes. That is good strength. Menu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ah, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Meno clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30, Šeško. Number 19, Mbumo.
Longstaff, he's gone forward. That's Aronson.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Piero coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could...
Calvert-Lewin! Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's James. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Lenny Yoro. Number
Ahmad.
37, Menu. Number 9.
Justin gets across to intercept that.
Coming on the field, number 4.
Longstaff.
Matthijs de Ligt. Number 43.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Number
execution
21,
was lacking.
Mazraoui. There will be
Ahmad.
5 minutes added time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, delightful ball. Justin. Ampadu. And that's gone loose. Longstaff. James. He's found a way through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. Castellanos! Brilliant from Castellanos! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Number 11.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Tati Castellanos.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Applies the finish! Rising over the bar.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Casemiro. Menu. Matheus Cunha. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good take in a good area. It's out for a goal kick. Mazraoui. And Casemiro. Castellanos does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Šeško has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Menu. Lovely bit of skill. Mavropanos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now he's off and running. Šeško.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
30 minutes gone. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nice control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Šeško. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Has been indicated.
Back into the middle. Real chance! It's there! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he's there to get it away. And it's Casemiro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Chance! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 30, Šeško.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Look at the space here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Menu. Šeško. That's good play. Yoro. Casemiro. Casemiro touches it back. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's fabulous. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Menu. Ahmad. Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Delivers with whip. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bowen, can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Somerville. Diogo Dalot with the slide tackle there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 33.
Can he get it through? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Somerville has created one goal already. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 31. Substitution in progress. There will be
5 minutes to add.
Time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Disasi. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Bowen.
Such good technique.
He's got away. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bruno Fernandes claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
From the regional police department.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Dallo. Suarez. Guilherme. He has found the way through. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Sesko! Oh, within an inch or two.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gonçalo Inácio.
Sporting really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sesko gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Ligt. Deep cross, he gets big! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Out towards the flank. Played back in. Gives it back. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And De Ligt. Menu. Now this could be a chance. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back. And a chance! Against the crossbar! Matheus Cunha. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And it's Dallo. Bruno Fernandes. Guillemets. A heavy challenge. Trincao. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. It's Trincao. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Always onto this, and it's made its way to him. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Matheus Cunha threads one in. Great work on the overlap. Terrific header! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Utterly unsophisticated but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitution in progress.
Sporting choosing to make the first change. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Might want to be careful there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Lenny Yoro. Number 19, Mbumo.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Back in once more.
Coming on the field.
Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Number 16, Ahmad Rashford.
He's got tall. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Rashford. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. And it's Menu. Ahmad. Knocks it out wide. And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a really well-measured ball. 4 added minutes on the board. Bruno Fernandes. Inacio makes the interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 37, Menu. Number 18, Casemiro. Coming on the field.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. So Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the 2 advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
And it's Mazraoui. Koopmeiners. Cambiasso, and he's managed to get free. The chance! He scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's picked it up out wide, looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Miretti. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Šeško! Superb from Šeško! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The goal
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mazraoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good take, and is he in? Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Menu, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been caught on it here. A lot of real chance. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kelly, Gatti, Locatelli, now it's Thuram. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Mazraoui has it out wide and in space. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, sweet feet. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gatti. And it's Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yildiz. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Number 10. Yildiz. Number 27. Cambiaso. Coming on the field. Number 30. Jonathan David. Number 13. Number 18. Kostic. Substitution.
Koopmeiners. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Your reflections. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast. And the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Pedro Neto goes short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. This looks promising. Fernandes. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ugarte simply refused to be outdone there. Over to the left. Matheus Cunha!
Matheus Cunha made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Gusto. Still goalless. Pedro Neto.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Play chance! And that is wildly off target. De Ligt. And it's Menu. And he cuts out the supply. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. And a chance! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Very nicely done. Can he finish? A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Gusto. Great vision. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's having a shot! That's another chance. He has done it. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 25.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field is number 43.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Knocks it into space. Gusto picks it up now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's beaten the last man. Fire. Great chance! It's in! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's lost his man here. That's tidy. Now it's Matthias Cunha. And he climbs up big! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the...
And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on!
Pedro Neto really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
After 72 minutes.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 15, Lenny Yoro. Number 19,
Chalobah getting this one clear.
Number 8, Bruno
And now a
Fernandes.
sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 11, number 21, Mazraoui. Number 16, Ahmad. Number 99,
Fernandes.
Rooney.
Now it's João Pedro, and he's been shifted off it. Lavia, this is promising. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. And no That is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Fernandez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Robert Sanchez. And Fofana. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Always onto this. Now it's Menu. Palmer. Fernandez.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Achiampong. And it's Menu. Palmer. Looking for a runner.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Elects to cross. And that's it. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Hello, attendees.
Šeško
This is
voted
a
man of the
children's
match, and
announcement.
deservedly so.
Please keep your eyes on your